Welcome in, Aries. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Heather with Heather's Healing, and I'm here to do a reading for June 2025 as it relates to Aries energy, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So we are in Gemini season, which is third house energy, and that focuses on mental activity, learning, siblings, communication, and travel. Gemini rules the vocal cords, lungs, breathing, arms, hands, fingers, and nervous system. And the ruling planet is Mercury, which is mind, intellect, and communication, also how you communicate. So, in the June energy update, there were three topics that Spirit brought up, which were solitude, the world, and throat chakra. So, I'm going to dive into that a little deeper and see what comes up for Aries. So, we're going to pull a card to look at the overall energy, and then a card to look at the topic of solitude, the world, and throat chakra. All right, so calling in the guides and guardians of Aries, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks so much for being here. So show me the overall energy of the month of June for Aries. Let's see what is coming up for Aries. Overall energy this month. In regards to the topic of solitude, I'm going to ask the question, what does your soul need to hear, or what is your soul craving? Got three cards there. Wow. Okay. And then in regards to the topic of the world, we're going to ask what is completing and or what is coming in for Aries. And then what do we need to know about Aries throat chakra? What's going on with Aries throat chakra, June 2025? All right, overall energy of the month for Aries. Let's take a look. Oh, wow, we've got the Tower coming up. So unexpected changes. I'm also hearing unexpected shifts in energy. So that to me feels like, I mean, obviously with the Tower, things are happening really fast, but it almost feels like on a day-to-day basis, the energy could drastically change. So that could feel a little unstabilizing this month. You might not, I mean, you don't know what to expect when the Tower card comes up. But the cool thing about the Tower energy is the changes that do happen, although unexpected and they happen really quickly, it's happening to help put you in a better situation. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's totally pleasant as it's happening. It's usually very chaotic and it's hard to see the blessings in the moment. So big changes coming in, Aries, for you this month. It's interesting because I do feel the month of July, a similar energy happening for all of the signs. I'm wondering if you're just getting a head start. You are the beginning of the zodiac wheel, so maybe you're getting a head start on this shifting of energy. But just know that whatever is not meant for you, or whatever is no longer resonating with you, it will be falling away from you this month. So interesting energy here. And I also see this is the energy of Mars and Pluto. I also feel with the Tower, so we have a lot of fire energy, and again, it's transformation and change. And often when the Tower comes in, this is, it's unexpected change, but yet there's a part of you that probably is already kind of expecting it, because sometimes it's hard to make the change, or it's hard to, it kind of reminds me of, you need to quit your job, but you it's a big change. So it's like the fear of the unknown. So we keep working the same job that we hate. And then, you know, all of a sudden we're fired, laid off, something happens. Um, that's the universe giving you a push and helping you out because a change needs to happen, but you just weren't able to make that change. So there's a part of you, if you can kind of feel into what part of your life feels, um, whatever part of your life you're feeling a change needs to happen, that's probably what this tower is stepping in to help out with. What is your soul needing? Wow, look at this. A lot of major arcana cards. I'm not surprised, especially since we have the Tower card here. So we have the energy of the Chariot. All of these are upright though, so I do like that. We have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Fool. So interesting here. It feels like a fresh start is what your soul is needing. Something totally different, a complete change of pace. So we have the Chariot card here. You have had a lot of momentum. You've had a lot of drive. You've had a lot moving you forward. A lot of horse energy here. I've been picking up on horse a lot. And when I feel that energy of horse coming in, that means that there's a sense of needing freedom, liberation. You've been stuck doing the same thing for too long. It's time to break free type of energy. So I feel like you've had a lot of momentum. You know, it's not stagnant energy, but it's kind of like spinning your wheels. You're not really getting anywhere, yet you're putting in a whole lot of effort. And it's not getting you anywhere. So the Ten of Wands, this is feeling burned out. Your soul is craving moving out of the energy of spinning your wheels, getting nowhere, and feeling really burned out. And we have the Fool coming in here too. So this is that fresh new beginning. It kind of reminds me of spring energy. It's a fresh start. It's a clean slate. It's a new beginning, but it's uncharted waters. It's doing something that you've not done before. It's stepping out of your comfort zone for sure. I feel like the Tower is stepping in to help you with that. So this is really nice. This is a slower pace. It's more intentional. And it's going to give you some time to kind of rest and recover here. But you've got some big cards here. So you have 3 major arcana cards. This is energy outside of you. This is energy and forces outside of you stepping in to help make these changes, which is really nice. I feel like this is whatever is changing for you this month, Aries, it's going to feel really good. Maybe not in the moment when it's happening, but in the long run, it is definitely what you have needed. You've needed this change, and that's going to be coming in for you. I also feel like your soul is craving, wanting to feel, wanting to just really feel. I almost kind of feel like because you've been spinning your wheels and just feeling so burned out, you haven't really had a chance to really connect with yourself or really feel into, you know, what it is that you need, specifically what your body needs. So this will be a nice shift of energy once you get to that place. What is completing? What is ending? You have the Three of Swords here. This is grief, loss, sorrow. It's under the Tower. I wouldn't, you're stepping away from, there's a lot of healing that's happening here for you. And I feel like the universe is stepping in to help rearrange things for you so you can have a slower pace, so that you can heal from whatever this heartbreak is, whatever you've been grieving, the loss that you are feeling. And there will also probably be grieving the loss of whatever is ending here too. So, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a part of that. But again, you're stepping into just a different way of being. It's a different chapter of life. and it's much needed. It feels like it's a slower pace that's coming in too. And I feel like I'm particularly picking up on your body, Aries. It really needs a break. It needs you to go slow. It needs you to pay more attention to it. So I feel like there's a lot of physical healing coming in as well as emotional healing. A lot going on for you, Aries. What is going on with your throat chakra? We have the High Priestess. And again, I kind of feel like there's a part of you, even though you've been carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, you've had a lot going on, your energy feels very muted, which is interesting because Aries, you guys, you don't have muted energy. You know, usually you guys are very, I mean, you're a fire sign. You're very on fire. And I feel like you have been on fire, but there's a disconnect here. So I feel like as the energies shift this month for you and things change, things are shuffled around, you have an opportunity to connect into your throat chakra, tapping into what is true for you now. What is it that you are needing? The High Priestess, another major arcana card, really asks you to feel into, well, first off, feel into your body. What do you need? What is true for you? Because I do feel like you are absolutely in this is a different chapter of life. You're entering a new phase of life. So you've really got to trust your intuition. When we're talking about the throat chakra, that's also the clairaudience gift. So listen, listen to your body, listen to your higher self. Is there information coming through? Because that gift of clairaudience, that comes through the throat chakra. Each chakra is an energy center that opens you up to different gifts, different ways of communicating, not only with other people in this dimension, but also higher dimensions. So listen to your guides and guardians. I feel like you are being divinely moved. You're being receiving a lot of divine information, but you've got to be able to slow down and feel what's coming in for you this month. So Aries, huge month. All of the signs, it's the month of June is a little iffy for everybody. I just want to say, just because the energies are big, but so far, it looks like you guys have the biggest changes coming in. So congratulations. Hang in there. I'm just sending you a lot of love and blessings. And if you'd like a one-on-one to dive deeper into what's going on in your personal life, you can book a one-on-one. Or if you would like more support, there's a 6-week journey. There's 2 sessions available at this point. You can sign up for one of those and receive extra support, which might be really helpful for you because there's a lot going on, Aries. All right, take great care of yourself. Happy June, and we'll talk to you soon.